Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am going to be talking about my experience so far in this challenge that I've been doing. As some of you may know, about 7 days ago, actually, exactly 7 days ago, I put out a challenge to myself to stream 30 times, just to see what would happen and to see the growth and to see what I would learn. Um, it's gone very well. There's a few things that nobody really talks about that I think need to be discussed, and so we're going to do that first. And then I'll tell you like how we're doing, how my growth has been, because I've been streaming to YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, and I'll tell you how long I've streamed. I streamed 5 days. Well, no, 4 days. Wednesday I don't count because I was having computer problems. My power went out. It sucked. So I didn't stream that day. So 4 times. With the Yeah, 4 times. So 4 out of the 30 have been complete so far. I am gonna stream again today, and probably for the rest of the week, I'll be on every night. I'm trying to get into a routine. The hardest thing is actually getting the rest of my life finished before I get online. Because once I get online, I'm not going to really have any time to do anything after the fact. So, um, that was the biggest thing, is trying to get my life in order for that. The other thing that I learned is I don't know how people sit in a chair for 2, 3, 8 hours at a time. I just don't get it. I don't know. I can't do it. I think after about an hour, I have to get up and move. I have done more stretching and leg exercises and things like that, between maps and things, because that kind of gets a little hard. I'm rambling. The other thing I noticed that nobody talks about is the amount of spammers and people who just want to scam you. Um, I have had people come on to Twitch. They've come on to Twitch and tell me I need more emotes and try to sell me emotes. I've had people come on to Kick and try to sell me engagement. Um, this woman wanted a whole, or I can't really say woman, it was this account, went on a whole tirade about how it actually works and it's real people, blah blah blah. So, and then what else? So yeah, and since I linked through my X account, I've been followed by more um people from across the world in Pakistan than I would have thought possible. At one point in time, I had 5 people from Pakistan in one of my streams, and I think all of them were trying to sell me emotes and PFPs, which I don't want a PFP. How am I going to do with that? So, and you tell them no, and then they go into my Discord and want to talk to me there. They go into my DMs, want to talk to me there. They go to Twitch. They just realize that anybody that comes into your stream and just immediately starts talking to you when you're newer is trying to sell you something. It's the hard reality. Getting people to view you is extremely difficult, and that's the basis of it. Most people are not there trying to watch you stream, or they're not there for you or the game. They're there to try to sell you stuff. Um, the other thing I've noticed that I've seen some people talk about it. It's really, really hard to talk to yourself. Um, I try to stay engaged for the 2 to 3 hours that I am streaming, and sometimes there's somebody to talk to. Most of the time, there's not. And I've just resorted to just talking, telling stories, going over things, and I don't really know what I've said or what I've been saying. So there could be a possibility that I've said some dumb shit. Actually, I know I have, but nobody's seen it. You can go back and look at the VODs if you want. Um, the thing I did come to realize, and this is my biggest takeaway of this, is I feel like I don't want to be a professional streamer. I would like to do YouTube content and stream on the side. I do not think I am built to sit in one spot and stream like that. I also cannot play the same game over and over and over again. I'm just not built that way. I can't do it. Um, some of my favorite streamers, like I like Hearthstone. I've played Hearthstone. Regis Kilbin. Um, I used to watch Zeddy. I think Zeddy's fallen off a little bit, content wise. Um, but I just don't know how they can just play the same game over and over again. It's just I can't do it. So I need some variety in my life, and I think the best way to do that is to have a gaming channel that I talk about the news, the issues of the day, what games are coming out, do some reviews, build a base that way, and then whatever I do stream, if you want to come hang out with me, you can come hang out with me. I'm not going to focus on that. I would like to focus on the gaming and those kind of videos. And to be honest, I would like to just have some just talking streams where I just log in, no games are planned, and we just talk. You guys can come. We can talk about whatever you want to. I'm open. I am not the most succinct individual. I am not good with my words, but I will talk basically about everything. So, and on that, we'll finish this up. I figured that you would want to know after 1 week of streaming and content where I'm at. So on Kick, which is a fresh account, I have 3 followers, and I have streamed 22 hours, I believe. On Twitch, I got 3 new followers. The account that I am using on Twitch, I have used in the past, so it had 22 followers on there already. To be honest, I don't even know if those people still have Twitch. So I have 3 followers on Twitch. YouTube, this channel, I have 17 subscribers, so it's not bad. Some of my clips have gone pretty good. I'm not going to say viral because they're not, but they get up there. My highest one is almost 1,300, but this one I just put out and somebody didn't like it for some reason. I don't know why they didn't like it, but it's just a clip of me playing Junkrat. So that's where I'm at on that. The other thing is, and if you've made it this far, thank you very much. Come hang out with me. I have a Discord. I'll be on every night. You can talk to me anytime. The last thing I want to touch base on before I let you all go is TikTok. I have 11 videos on TikTok. None of them have any views. And I can't live stream because I need 500 followers, but none of my videos are getting picked up, and I don't know why. So if you've made it this far and you do know why, and you have some suggestions for me, please reach out. I love all the information I can get. I appreciate it. Thank you all for stopping in. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, drop me a comment down below. Tell me if you've been having anything that I've talked about, have any issues with scammers and spammers in your videos and streams. So thank you all very much. See you on the flip side.